Salutations.
How strange to be encountering this brother of mine here. So then he truly hasn't stirred at all?
Not once. Headmistress Hecate says Hypnos was already fast asleep when she recovered him from my father's house. You never visited him there before?
It wasn't my place. We each come from big families, don't we? Odd families. You know how it is.
I'm beginning to, yes. I shouldn't. Must be an incantation that can help. Another shipment already. This way this time. No holding back.
To level with you, girl, I don't know that you've got what it takes to thwart the Titan. But what choice do we have at this point? I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
By her grace. Silence.
The light of the moon is all that now illuminates the surface, where the dead have risen, and Olympus teeters on the brink of doom.
Damn you, Kronos. These palms are even here. Adequate. Heading in.
You. You're the help. Oh, that's rich. Friendly word of advice, sister. Stay out of my bloody way, else you're liable to get hurt. Now scoot. And tell whomever sent you that I work alone.
Your threat is duly noted, son of Zeus. I'm headed for the docks, but understand this city's sealed shut.
Then you understand you ought to turn back. This town is dead. It doesn't let the living pass.
I'm daughter of Hades. The dead shall answer to me. They may just need a little encouragement.
Try all you like. But remember, you were warned.
Need a quick overview. Some sort of barrier. Fine work as always. The seeing eye bats have returned. The barrier's weakening. Cutthroats.
Calls me little brother when we're twins. At least she never comes home empty-handed from her hunts. Just recently she found a family relative and ally, poised to strike behind enemy lines. You are quite the prize.
So loves his gold. Something's changed. Let's see. unstable. Not good enough. Where else?
beneath the shining moonlight. Welcome, gorgeous, to the lovely surface of our world. Please stay as long as you like. Or as long as you can. Of late, it's been a little rough.
Wow. Sure. Not finished. Nowhere to go but out. Pure water. The barrier's down.
A lonesome, dusty path from the necropolis exhibits much of the decay within, yet provides comfort of a sort to all the many simple shades nearby with nowhere left to go.
We'll find you a new home. Lord Charon.
It's fortunate the underworld boatman's still plying his trade even during a downturn such as this. I trust his prices have gotten better at least. Or perhaps worse.
You've come to aid me even here, Lord Charon. Though I imagine not even you can travel much farther where I'm headed. I won't forget your generosity. Be safe, Lord Charon.
You frighten my sheep. That's a real no-no in this town.
I apologize for my transgression, Cyclops. What do I owe you for the inconvenience? I can pay.
Oh, you pay. The punishment's getting eaten alive by me. Sorry, I don't make the rules.
That seems unusually strict. There's no use following a senseless code of law.
Only kidding. I do make the rules. And I get real tired. Only eating sheep.
I know who you are. You'll eat dust.
Nobody gets out.
Out of my head. You ever faced a Cyclops, Freenos? No?
Boo.
Do you remember the name Heracles? The greatest half-god hero of the surface, slayer of the Nemean lion and so on?
Not really. But I hear the other shades go on and on about him every now and then. Why do you ask?
I encountered him. He's as big as they say, that much is sure. He has such a storied past. I thought maybe you'd recall one of the tales.
Well, you thought wrong, my friend.
And there she is. Shouldn't you be halfway down to Tartarus by now?
Princess, thank the fates you're well. Nemesis and I, we were just catching up. She's told me a lot about you.
Oh, great. I can imagine. Though, you never told me about your brother, Nemesis.
Got a lot of brothers. What's to tell? Never a good sign when he shows up.
I'm afraid she's right.
May moonlight guide you. The fated list.
You're awake.
What if I try this? This task, why does it fall solely to me, Headmistress? Because Nemesis,
She is a burden. Had I not sworn to Nyx that I would watch over her children, I'd have cast her out for insubordination long ago.
She's frustrated you haven't given her a chance. Her strength far surpasses mine, and she's trained at least as hard. I've seen it.
Why defend her thus, Melenoe? Her attitude speaks far louder than she. I shall entrust nothing of import to one such as that.
Back in one piece. A word of caution, Goddess, in regard to an impediment you may confront when finally you reach the far end of the morning fields. Reports suggest it's some sort of infernal beast. A big one. Our shades had to stay very far away.
We knew there was a secure entrance into Tartarus around that point. This beast must be how come the tunnel stays secure. Have we any details?
Well, it has several fire-spitting maws, allegedly, which, troublingly, fits the profile of your father's household pet. Though, if this really is the case, may it simply let you pass.
What? You mean Cerberus himself guards the entrance to Tartarus? Why would he do the bidding of Kronos? Impossible.
The reports are inconclusive, but I thought you should know.
Moonlight guides you. They say to never bathe alone. I was just thinking nothing clears the mind like a refreshing, burning hot soak. Care to accompany me?
Look, I do love a good hot bath, even whilst dead. And I'm not one to say no to goddesses, so... why not? My eyes are properly averted, goddess. That, I swear.
Would mortals often bathe, Odysseus?
Oh, well, most of them would bathe from time to time, though seldomly together like this. Men with women. It could be untoward.
I see. We gods have no such shame, I realize. Have I made you uncomfortable?
Me? No, goddess, of course not, no. In fact, I've bathed with goddesses before. It's been a little while.
Well, as long as it's agreeable for you.
It is. Agreeable, it is. Well, don't know about you, but I am properly relaxed, I'd say.
Broker? I won't sit idly by.
And then I'd say, hold up, somebody's here.
Ignium. I'd best be off. Time to shine. Imbued with greater strength. This is my father's realm. Splinter apart. Not now.
Easier to spot with twin torches in hand, though yours don't seem to cast the customary kind of light. Truly, the more I learn of you, the more questions I have.
Better. Going.
Recently, I found myself unable to detect you much at all, and deduced that you must have completed your forbidden incantation. Thus, the surface is laid bare to you. Perhaps I shall ask you to describe it to me sometime.
We're not taking any chances, girl. For instance, we are not above having our blessings transported like common parcels, if in so doing we ensure your victory and ours.
Some silver. Thank the fates. do it. It's no use.
Silken finery, so soft, divine. Silken finery, so soft. Oh!
Hey, I don't suppose you happen to see a woodsy goddess stalking through? Greenish attire, wielding a bow about her height?
I know which one you mean, my friend, and I know she's been nosing about. As a rule, I stay away from goddesses like that, even if they are your kin.
Goddesses like what? You make it sound as though you fear Olympus more than you fear Kronos himself.
Oh, I do. It's not Kronos that made me this way. If anything, I've grown more used to it with time. Now go find your woodsy goddess, and be careful not to lead her here, all right? All in an evening's work.
In we go.
Away she goes.
Silver.
At last. I trust the dark of Erebus was not too much to handle with the ever-burning flames of ignium to light your path.
No, Headmistress, it was not. Although I've much to learn in how to wield these flames.
Then you have come to the right place. Show me how you make the shadows dance. Cross flames burn!
Need to recharge.
I have more hexes up my sleeve.
silken armor. Can't do it.
Preventable. Satisfactory. No further need to keep each other here, I suppose.
The Titan.
You. Please take your time. Which rock did you crawl out from under, hmm? My forces, they are terribly confused. They have no idea where you live. So I thought I would attempt asking you nicely here.
I live in your nightmares, Titan. I thrive on them. I'll see you dead, and then destroyed. However long it takes.
However long it takes. You speak of inevitability, little one. A subject on which I happen to be the expert. As to whomever sent you after me, I shall find them.
We'll see. The air's thick. My chaos curse subsided. I've blood to spare. By the will of chaos.
Understand and accept.
Don't look down.
Let us together shine this night, O moon.
I found you, but my light is but a flicker at these depths. You trace the secret path between Poseidon's and your father's realms. What lurks here has no love for either one. Please make your choice. On this face, I can see you may direct the lunar ray.
I know what you are attempting to achieve. Bask now in the intolerable heat of asphodel.
Need to get out. I'm getting out of here.
Why do you so wish to win from such a beauty?
I don't think so.
The times can change, but often stay the same.
Life.
I ever tell you that? Oh, yeah. You know I did. You know I do. Yeah?
Narcissus, how did you discover this place anyhow? I'd not expected to have a friendly chat along the outskirts of the underworld.
I always knew my way around the rivers and the seas. After I died, I got stuck in asphodel for a while. Way too dry. So once the underworld opened up, I swam straight here, where it's cool. Kind regard.
Can't do it.
Found you. How about a snap?
She marked that one for me.
Who else?
It's no use.
Nice shot. Good evening.
Appreciate the backup.
It's strange, isn't it? He's our own grandfather. Kronos, I mean. But I feel no connection to him at all. I just want him gone.
Doesn't matter who he is. He's a threat. We're the Silver Sisters. We'll make him gone. For the sake of the realms.
Strictly business then, is it? Even still, funny how it falls on us to settle the older generation scores. For you.
work is yours.
Go unseen.
At your service.
She's back. Oh, good! You're just in time for our set. Been working on a song called "I'm Gonna Claw Out Your Eyes Then Drown You to Death." Comes from a real personal place.
Is it any better than the one I heard on my way in?
No, it's not, because all our songs are the best. Each like a perfect little child. Not a bad one, like you. And go.
Not now. It's no use. Can't do it. Get out of my head. What happened there, Phrynos? I should be better than this.
Ooh. Wait, so the horned guy over there, he's the one who shows up whenever some mere mortal is about to die in some horrific, unexpected way?
Well, yes. He ensures the will of the three fates is done. But don't misjudge him for it, and there's no need to be afraid of him either.
Are you kidding? I think that's awesome. I wonder if he saw me die. Maybe I got crushed by a boulder, struck by lightning, murdered by my own lover. Could you introduce us?
Sure. All that you lost is all that you are, as Headmistress would say.
Ready for more?
I have to ask you something, Lord Moros, though I think I may already have the answer. Has the war with Kronos and Olympus taken some new turn?
I'm sorry I can't answer you, Princess. I'm bound never to speak of matters in connection to the weavings of the fates. If you knew more right now, it could unduly influence your path.
And? Knowledge is preparation. It seems strictly to our benefit for me to know as much as possible about what I'm getting myself into.
Perhaps. Nevertheless, I cannot break my oath. I trust, though, that you'll learn the truth of it when the time is right.
I'll be waiting.
What are you looking at?
I'll just clean this up.
I don't get you people, honestly. So set on making things the way they used to be. You, especially. You don't even know what you're missing.
We're trying to set things right, not make them how they used to be. Though, what's your point, Eris?
What's my point? What's your point? All of you are so obsessed with there being a point to everything. You do know there isn't one, don't you? Can't just let loose and have a good time?
Not under the present circumstances, no.
Our wards are first.
What now? Kataski on Oski.
So mote it be.
The influence of Kronos is much stronger in Oceanus than here. He attempted to ensnare me in a vision of another time. A field of flame.
Yet you were able to elude his grasp. An aspect of your condition we expected would come into play as you pushed closer to our foe. Continue with still greater caution, nonetheless.
I once was desperate to hear the siren's song. I barely resisted their temptations. Of course, I was merely mortal. Perhaps you're less susceptible to their allure.
Perhaps. At any rate, I failed to see the appeal. Although, it's possible the sirens were better off without Scylla. She seems rather bossy.
She's a menace. Caught half a dozen of my crew like she'd a separate set of teeth for each of the poor lads. We'd little choice but to pray to the gods and sail on. Tell her hello for me.
Did the gods answer your call, at least?
For the most part.
May moonlight guide us.
Back early.
So just how much trouble are you in for mouthing off to Headmistress, Nem? That was utterly disrespectful. Even for you.
Well, looks like I've got a lot more guard duty ahead of me. But it was worth it. Help balance out you sucking up to her all the time.
It figures you have no ability to distinguish between basic courtesy and what you call sucking up.
You're just a tool to her, you know.
My altar. Just as I thought. should work.
Stick it to the floor. I sense a great weight bearing down on you, young one. Not quite as bad as what old Atlas got, but still.
What do you advise as my next move, Commander? To pursue our enemy in the underworld? Or come to the aid of Olympus?
Well, not to be all greedy here, but I say go wherever you can get the stuff you need the most right now. We got some stuff down here they don't got up there, and so on, right?
I suppose.
Light of moon in darkest Erebus.
I urge ye spirits of the crossroads thus. Look well upon the wards about this place, which keep us hidden within night's embrace. Ensure that each is whole, its strength secure, as we hold out against our common foe. To achieve victory, we must endure the ravages on us time would bestow. So mote it be. Here are the bones. Some salt. One, please. What do I need? This one. Don't have the bones. Death to Kronos. Here we go. I was born for this. My blades grow sharper still. Enough of this. Next. Arachne was here. Huh. Uh-oh. Those shadows.
Informed me, whilst you grew supple and strong in the witch's care. Yet knowing Hecate, she must have deemed the risk too great. I understand.
A gift. I sure could use your aid.
Which is a lefty price, but you're entitled to the family discount. Though Charon there does take a service fee, you understand.
My silver's come alive.
Rest your wings. You've come back! So then the gods above are helping you, aren't they? Though why do I even ask? I already know. I've seen these woods light up with all their multicolored messages.
It's true. Olympus and I share a common goal. For the Titan of Time threatens us all. I should have told you, it's just... I didn't know what to say.
So the fates got me again. I may be a better weaver than all the How does that feel?
Why, this is beautiful, thank you.
May it keep you safe.
Come forward. Strength, knowledge, patience. You have exhibited the three repeatedly. Well done.
Thank you, Headmistress, though I continue learning from our every clash.
Good, because I've no intent to stand aside. Our craft is called a practice for a reason. Now, the crossed shall return to Shadows hence. Trust that your eve is only beginning.
For me. Onward. The rim of Oceanus. Got you. Right. Be gone. Water spouts activated. slipping away. It's warm.
I once created a similar arrangement with a different spawn of Hades. He was an interesting subject. The interval since last we met grows ever longer now. Do you know his status? Respond.
You mean my brother Zagreus? Kronos took him, along with my parents and their closest associates. They're in the lowest reaches of the underworld, where I am headed now.
I see. Time appears to be the source of many problems recently. As for your brother, I found him to be quite amusing. How interesting that offspring can be so dissimilar.
Chaotic might. Still fight. Look what we have here. You ought to have stayed below. Simple prey.
Your injury shall make you stronger, niece. All right away, you're clearly in bad shape right now, but you shall grow from this, I'm sure.
They won't know what they've done. You're just in time. Thank you.
Look at you.
Return to Shadow now.
No. I swore to protect you.
Not even Artemis could help me out of that. You can probably imagine how that went, Rhinos. Brother, you don't remember him at all, and yet you miss him. Somehow you do.
Fear me.
Dora, I was thinking, if I promise not to be so uptight, as you call it, would you promise not to move my belongings about when I'm away?
How dare you make demands of me, you insignificant fleck?
Nope, no deal. Wanna be uptight? Go ahead. Don't stop on my account.
You just want to keep messing with my stuff.
That's right.
Hello.
May moonlight guide you. How well would you say you know your grandparent, Lord Moros? I'd not expected to meet primordial chaos of all beings, but they summoned me to their domain, and I don't quite know what they want from me.
Chaos summoned you. That is unusual, though not entirely without precedent. And in this case, I can't imagine why. Chaos and Mother Nyx were rather close, after all.
So Chaos seeks their daughter. They did mention something about a quandary.
This isn't the first time they took an interest in your family, or took action that the fates themselves likely never preordained. I choose to think you've made a new ally.
I hope you're right.
From the shadows.
This should be possible. Come, spirits of the dead. I have a task for you.
See that, sisters? Tis fortunate your father's realm is vast indeed, that you may circumnavigate it at the edge of Oceanus, where our enemy is relatively weak.
If we cannot pass directly through Elysium, then we shall make what way we can, though the fiends that lurk the border of the sea care not for my presence.
God-hating monsters with salt in their veins. The seas covering the world's surface just were not enough for them. Sunken chambers they occupy have not yet fallen to Kronos, at least.
Moonlight guide us.
All of us.
Evening. Your little garden there has cheered this old place up a bit, Goddess. In trying times, such simple pleasures oft are first to fade, precisely when they're needed most.
Thank you, and pleased to hear it, great tactician. Though I'd not expected a mere flower patch to leave such an impression on someone like you.
Come now, all I do is pay attention to details. Victory comes to those whose hearts are predisposed. I mean, look at us. Our spirits are quite literally all we have. And now flowers.
Help keep an eye on them for me, would you?
Of course.
Drink of the earth.
What are we to do? Merely stand by and let the Titan have his way? Could always use some new disciples here. See any shades of the dead out there just loitering around, remember your training and sprint right into them. They'll come around.
They'll more than come around, sir. They're prepared to join our fight. By now they know exactly who I am and what we stand for here.
May you keep running the lights.
Should be of use. New night, new path. It's now or never.
As you set forth, I bid you do as does the shark, my niece. Surely you know the shark? A hunting fish that swiftly surges ever forward in relentless pursuit of its prey.
A wave of power. No way around the city. Have to get through. Onward. Good.
The city of Aphira, which once stood in solemn tribute to the fear-inducing underworld king and queen, now barely stands at all.
Yet it stands in my way. Just squeeze on through. The city square. Fixed the barrier, did they?
Rotting wood. Dead corn. Fingernails. By the dark.
Bronze.
Hail, sorceress. Welcome to Aphira. Suffering spreads every which way you cast your gaze, and on a night most foul. Simply appalling, no?
Indeed, Lady Medea. Unfortunately, I can only appreciate the suffering for so long as Olympus calls. though. How fares your research?
Oh, I've been dying to show you. The air here's absolutely poisonous. The conditions? Utterly atrocious. Observe what I have wrought. So it shall be.
Night protect us. Thank you. Moonlight guide you.
By your will, sorceress.
The barrier's lost some of its strength. Pylon sighted. Almost finished.
Cyclope's Polyphème bars your passage, does he now? Don't know what good my light will do against the likes of him, though perhaps I can help get you there in one piece.
Done here. What? Some moss. A sign of Kronos. Death to Kronos. The master craftsman's gift. Ash for my arcana. They're drawn to the moonlight.
says you even got your underworld blood curse sorted, so you're ready for a bit of a long-distance run. Just watch for bumps along the way, but let's speed you past them if we can.
Very well. What's left of Aphira? Should put a dent into that barrier. I heard so much about you, Uncle. But you're not just very strong. You're generous as well. I am grateful, and would give you this.
Little niece, how thoughtful, but deeply unnecessary. Yet now I'm feeling generous, so here, this one's for you.
Well, this is quite a catch. Hear me, on my authority. Surging on. Some bones. Barrier destroyed. Farewell, Aphira. Oh.
Doomed city at her back, the Princess of the Dead heads toward a dismal pasture where she senses she is not exactly being watched.
Polyphème must already know I'm here. Some bronze.
best customers, you know. Shows up reliably, knows how to keep his mouth shut. All business, no nonsense.
Somebody's there. Don't like playing with my food. Like it even less when my food plays with me. I'm on to that disappearing act of yours.
I am a deathless goddess of the underworld. The shadows will always take me before you will. Yet you would fight me endlessly anyway.
Oh yeah. Everybody slips up once in a while. Even you. And when you do, we'll find out just how deathless you are. Heads up. I'll find you. Gonna eat you. This'll keep you busy. Yeah, little sheep. I smell sheep. Caught you.
Let go! Not yet.
Some friends over for dinner.
Come on, do that again.
No use hiding from me. Eat this. You.
Oh, thank the gods. Some wool.
Tickles.
Must be where Polyphème lives. Ugh. A harbor. A scuttled ship. Are you lost, little one? It's got a spectral gate. Warships risen from the depths, all headed for Olympus. Take me away. This must have been the closest ship. I'll take it. That strange wheel. Out of my way. Bearing set. Uh-oh. Predictable. Need to get off this ship. Return to shadow now. Oof. Still feel a bit seasick from that. I'm getting the impression that the sailor's life is not for me. This old unfinished painting. Don't look away. Don't forget all that the Titan took from you.
Hey. Hey, where have you been? You smell. Not in a bad way, necessarily, and I don't know how I can smell or remember any smell, so... That is weird.
I was up top. Must be the sea air and the salt, distinct from Oceanus down below. I sailed across the waters toward Olympus on a ship.
Exciting. I was right here the whole time.
Princess, officially I cannot condone your actions. Your visits to the surface violate the terms the fates set for your father's lineage, and you invite whichever consequences they see fit.
Yes, but unofficially, Lord Moros? If you'll permit yourself to speak of it this once. Or are we limited to candid conversations only when I'm on the verge of death?
Our conversations are most definitely more secure that way, but unofficially, I am amazed by your accomplishment. Perhaps living so close to the surface predisposed you, but still, I was uncertain it was possible.
May the fates forgive my transgressions.
Likewise.
Together we shall.
This should work. I'd not expected Lady Medea to be stationed in Ephira still, Headmistress. To think even a witch of her experience wasn't able to prevent the city's fall.
It was not her responsibility to try. Medea was there to blend with the locals. It seems she's even more successful at it now, with most of them deceased. I trust she aided you in her own way.
That she did, yes.
Up and about. Next time you got something to say about me, you come say it to my face. No, you witches would much rather sneak around, though.
What are you even talking about? I think you're being accusatory and abrasive. There, I said that to your face.
Odysseus tried giving me one of his talks, telling me you didn't go complaining to him.
He was concerned with how we're getting on. You're not exactly being subtle, and he's quite perceptive in case you hadn't noticed.
Be quiet.
You're ready. Vengeance for my father. Use the rod.
And that, my disciples, is the true meaning of life. Remember it well. You remained upon the surface for considerably longer than before. How was it? Any good?
War rages above. The Olympians sent Heracles himself to contain the damage. Shades of the dead linger everywhere. So, not good, all in all.
Shades of the dead? Sure sounds like more disciples we can use. Sprint into them, will ya?
Yes, sir. The moon's at half strength. Farewell. What to cast? one to keep track of.